Hello, I'm B.J. Roberts, Sheriff for the City of Hampton.
B.J. Roberts says he should be re-elected Hampton Sheriff based upon his proven leadership. But what type of leader has he been?
You know, I think we sometimes take our freedom of speech for granted here in the United States. The case went to court because a former deputy sheriff in Virginia claimed he was fired for liking the Facebook page of a candidate that was running against his boss for sheriff.
A Virginia deputy sheriff says he was fired for liking the Facebook page of his boss's opponent.
The search is on tonight for an inmate who escaped from the Hampton City Jail.
That's still under investigation. So we wouldn't do anything differently.
Certainly that was a tragedy for us, the first one in 18 years, first one under my reign as sheriff.
You just said something a little while ago that may make folks think that you are entrenched, and that may not be a good thing. You said, during my reign. Are you pretty comfortable in your position right now?
She hopes the sheriff's office is more forthcoming with details surrounding his escape.
It doesn't make the jail look good, and it doesn't make this, the community feel safe.
The anatomy of a wrongful release. You knew about the charges, and yet you would not admit him into your jail because you didn't have the paperwork.
This, sir, is only enough to transport him, not enough to remand him into custody.
But you're not taking any responsibility for this.
We had no documentation.
You don't need documentation. You had knowledge. You had law enforcement knowledge that he had been indicted in your court system on 10 felonies.
Well, our record section, which they noted, it closes at 5 o'clock, sir. We have nobody there at 5 o'clock.
Newport News called Hampton, according to Newport News records, at 4:16 p.m., 45 minutes before quitting time at the Hampton jail.
They never called us, sir. And we did contact.
So you're disagreeing with the sheriff?
I'm just
Morgan.
saying we have no documentation. I can't state, I'm not saying, I'm just saying that we have no documentation stating they called.
So
The U.S. Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals found significant evidence that Roberts has used office resources and intimidated and coerced employees into supporting his political campaign in violation of the Hatch Act. He's dodged inquiries into why he's requesting money from the State Compensation Board for unfilled positions instead of hiring personnel.
Hello, I'm Cornell Thomas. I'm supporting Jim Adams for Hampton Sheriff. I'm a former deputy in Hampton Sheriffs Office. I was there for about almost 14 years, 13 years, 7 months. Worked all that time with Jim Adams, and I noted he's a very good candidate for the job of sheriff. He has very good people skills, and he does an excellent job working as a professional in the field of correction as well as law enforcement.
Hello, my name is Sonia Howard, and I'm a former deputy with the Hampton Sheriff's Office. The current Hampton Sheriff constantly speaks of proven leadership. However, the leadership that I've encountered while there wasn't anything like that. This election is not about black or white or who is friends with whom. It is about who can get the job done and do it right. So I ask on November 5th that you vote for Jim Adams.
Everybody needs to know we need a new sheriff in town.
On November 5th, let's elect someone with real proven leadership, Jim Adams.
I'm Jim Adams, and I approve this message.